I was sitting in my usual chair on the bridge when the white light you speak of appeared. And then, well, I have no memories between that and finding myself here. Welcome back, my loyal subjects, to more Trails in the Sky the Third. Feral Fiasco here. Last episode, we experienced the moon door. Bring to me the girl skilled in orbital engineering, accompanied by an ever-burning flame. Only then shall the door open. Okay, so last time it just needed Tita, now it needs Tita and Agate. View part 1, view part 2. Well, I'm sure we've already seen the entirety of what we could at that point. So, there wasn't really any warning given. It's this... Honestly, it's just that thing. We're not really in much of a rush to fight that. But the Jade Corridor's definitely got its secrets, that's for sure. And it looks like, also in the previous episode, it seems like the way we get new party members is gonna be when we find these sealing stone things. But then we have to go through this. Oh, I forgot about that. Because actually using the sealing stone and then warping back was quite the pain with my setup. Just how long did this place go on for? It's so strange, too. The shadow towers were weird enough, but even they made a lot more sense than this does. Is something wrong, Reese? What'd you go all quiet for? Well, I was just wondering what that is. What is? Isn't that the Arseilla? What? What's the Arseilla doing here? You recognize this ship? Uh-huh. It belongs to the royal family of Liberl. We used it to get on top of that floating city. Interesting. Do you have any idea how something like that could have possibly ended up here? Maybe it was sent here the same way we were? I don't think we'll get anywhere speculating. Could have come in our way. Could have come in some other way. We just don't know. The best thing for us to do now is to see what the guys inside have to say. If there's even anyone inside. But, yeah, that's definitely pretty weird. Why not? Let's get a fight in real quick. Yeah, that's definitely Michelle Ruff. But I really like her voice, so it's all good. Oh, another stone monument! That's interesting. So is this going to be a warp point? Huh. This is like that monument in the area we started in. Though it's not glowing like that one is. The one in the garden had no glow in the beginning either. Not until we held the cube up to it. Kevin, do you want to give it a try? I was just thinking the same thing. So, or maybe this is going to be like a mini shop. Oh! I suspected as much. When we activated the first monument, it said, "Release my brethren." I guess now we know what it meant. Then do you think this monument might have the same power as the other one? Most likely. It should come in handy at least. Inspecting monuments scattered around throughout the game allows you to use the cube to restore their power. Much like the one in the base area, you can use these to restore HP/EP, buy equipment, and make quartz. They also function as checkpoints, allowing you to warp to them using the cube. Ha! Called it. In addition, any new items available will be added to the base monument's stock as well. Alright. Shop. Yeah, converting. Well, we can convert. We've got plenty of Earth Sepith. Yeah, let's do 56 of those. Trade Sepith. The G03, but... Okay, we could use the enhanced denim. Wait, we've already got these? Hold on. Who's got those equipped? Probably Tita. Yep. Enhanced denim and the grips boots. Alright, so shop, buy. 2 for those 2. These prevent sleep and mute. We'll just have to deal because we're too broke to really do any of that stuff right now. Yep. Alright, so now he's all set up. And so is she. What's down here? Ah, that's a teleportation point. But... and this one is too. So we've got 3. That one is probably gonna put us back there, maybe? Let's go to this one. Huh. It's a good thing those don't move. They just stand there. Ah, we got another one of these. Can we scooch on by? We can. Huh. Is that supposed to just let us pass like that? It doesn't seem like it should work that way. But I guess this, Bone Mage, a skeletal mage that wanders the underworld in search of a body, uses varied arts. And just like before, we just Ascension them to death. Man, Ascension, like, I am very, very glad. Because otherwise, I would have completely ignored Ascension, dude. If a very kind soul had not informed me that it does damage, contrary to what the description would imply. Dang, this thing can take a beating, though. Luckily for us, though, we've got the kill off as of now. Not having to worry about a single thing. Yeah, I think we'll have Kevin just Ascension, and everybody else will be able to just attack. No reason not to. Tina, now I'm kind of thinking maybe getting her the G03 probably would have been pretty good, but we're already pretty low on money as things stand, so. Got him. Cool, a new level for Reese. Alright. Ooh, stuff. And that's a sun door, so we get a short glam choker. We get a short scene in these ones. Black bangle. Cool. I am very glad we didn't buy those now. Do you really have nothing better to do than to open all of us a second time? 1136. The face greeted customers with an aged brick that had long eroded to the point of holes. The cracked windows, taped for stability and adorned with cobwebs and insect droppings, were repugnant. So that was number 11 out of 36 for what? A short story? Bring to me the only girl in a band who takes to the skies. Only then shall the door open. So we need to bring Josette here. Interesting. Gonna have to remember that. But I guess this is gonna be the main thrust of the game, just bringing the correct party members to the correct doors so we can see what the story is. People kept telling me that this game was super polarizing, and now that I'm actually here, I'm taking it all in stride myself. Ooh, we can just walk right past. Why are they set up like that? It really doesn't feel like that's correct. That we should just be able to walk right past them. 12 or 27 out of 36. With one particularly obnoxious clink, she set down her utensils, then glared at him with an uncomfortable firmness that would have a lesser man avert his eyes in shame. She bit her bottom lip before asking, huh, why is Dean called the Spinach Fiend anyway? Does he really just like spinach? Don't you hate it when someone opens your door and doesn't close it when they leave? Stares menacingly. So, and I know someone previously said that, like, the chest, like, the little chest things, when you reopen them, they weren't in the Japanese version. At least that was the case when it was first brought up in Trails in the Sky, the first one anyways. So now I'm wondering if someone just wrote a wholesale side story in those things, which I'm completely okay with. I don't know, so like in-game fanfiction or something like that? Can you imagine being paid to write something like that? That's like the dream right there, dude. But here we are. Ooh, an item. don't mind if we do. What a beautiful airship. And also what a beautiful thumbnail. It's not just pretty either, it's got really high specs too. Last I heard, its top speed was raised to 3600 SPH. 3600 SPH? That's even faster than a Merkaba. What's a Merkaba? Oh, it's a kind of airship the church uses. Anyway, never mind that now. Something's up here. It doesn't look like there's anyone inside at all. Yeah, you're right. And the orbital engines don't seem to be on. We ought to be on guard inside. Just gonna jump over? Yep. That was pretty stiff jump, but let's not worry about the lack of animation on that. There are no signs of life in here at all. This ship must have been abandoned for at least a few days, if not more. The orbital power seems to be completely down too. Makes me wonder if there was some kind of problem with the engines. It wouldn't surprise me if being in this space sort of messed with it. Well, we're not gonna figure anything out standing here. Let's take a look around. There might be some kind of clue around that'll help us discover what happened. First things first, though, we'll make our way to the back and help ourselves. Found royal spikes. You took all my loot. How am I supposed to pay my room and board now? Now you gotta figure something out, old chest. Yep, it goes to him first. What about the command room? We can't go in there? That's suspicious. Can't investigate. Oh, a recipe was written on a scrap of paper within. Is it gonna be on those extra spicy fries? Learned easy paella. Okay. Do you have any idea how old that dish was? Well, the ones we make after this are gonna be pretty new, so it's all good. This one we can go into. Is this some kind of factory? Yep. It's the area where the maintenance crew does all of their work, but there sure isn't anybody here right now. This is bizarre. Just where did everyone go? Are there any other? Because I discovered that, that chest completely by accident. On the other side of this door is the ship's engine room, right? That's right. The 8 state-of-the-art XG-02 engines that serve as its main engines are stored in here. I'm going to go take a look at them. Is she just going to come back out? Yeah, and report what she saw. It's no good. I couldn't get any of them to turn on at all. I'm not even sure why they won't work. Either. I see. Well, we already know that this place more or less has its own laws. It wouldn't be unusual if one of those caused machinery of all kinds to become non-functional. I wish I could help you out more. Still, I was at least able to secure a backup orbital power line. So that computer over there should be good to go. Really? That's plenty of help, Tita. Let's check it out and see what it can let us do. Capel, the orbital calculator, mode security control. Security can be disabled in event of emergency. Select an area to unlock. Oh! Let's unlock the bridge. Okay, so that's why we couldn't get in at first. Can we unlock everything right now? Conference room. And then lastly, it's going to be the bridge. Or medical room, rather. Okay. So is this place going to function as some sort of in-between base or something like that? Ah, stuff. Reviving balm. You found the greatest gift of all. Love. Love is great and all, but items would be nice too. Guess there's nothing else in there. Received 300 Mira. Did you know? The Trails in the Sky games now have a nifty Skip S-Craft feature on PC. That's not even in the original Japanese version. Isn't that Neato Torpedo? Okay, I forget where. It was either in a comment or like in a thread that someone linked me to. But apparently, like, the people that they got to work on the Steam versions of these games, they were like technological wizards or something like that, which is why Trails of Cold Steel 2 had so many different options, which I never showed you guys that, but there are quite a few different options when you're setting it up on the for how you want to play it on in the Steam client. But someone said that was thanks to the technological wizards that they got to work on it. So I doubt that the Skip S-Craft thing was part of that, but that's what that reminded me of. Found hit 2. 26 of 36. Sure, but selling it won't help you escape from your father's shadow. Ouch. There was that sharp tongue of hers. He really did adore it when his old man wasn't the topic of discussion. We're keeping it. That, more than any other chest message that we've ever gotten, that has me intensely curious. Hopefully at some point we might be able to have it all laid out, but that feels like something we might have to end up going to the wiki for, but for right now, just discovering them as they're laid out is fine. Oh, another party member! No item though. Dang, this means we're gonna have to warp again. Oh well. Another one of these, huh? Wow, it's so pretty. What is it though? It's called a sealing stone. This is just like that stone you were imprisoned in, as it so happens. It was this pretty? It's still weird to think about, but at the same time, it's kinda nice too. Found sealing stone. If that idea we had about not being able to proceed without freeing whoever's in these is true, there's only one thing to do. Ready to head back to the base and unlock this little guy? Of course. Okay. Crap. Alright, let's save. Once we actually go to file, save. There we go. And I think we have... I just want to make sure that we've investigated literally everything. Yeah, that's the front. Already been in here. And I think this is the dining room. Yeah, been in here. Been in there. Been in both of these places. And then there was nothing to investigate in here. The door is tightly locked. Okay. Oh, let's go ahead and do this. Crap. Okay, so we're officially back in action. Uh-oh. Yeah, you guys gotta stick with me just for a second. Oh! Is this the part where someone comes out of it? Given past precedent, most likely so. Whether it's someone completely different or a second Tita remains to be seen. I hadn't even considered the possibility it could be a second Tita. A second me? If you've jinxed us and we really do get a second Tita, I hope you're ready to be your new mom. Naturally, I'll love her like my own. Dang. I accidentally alt-tabbed instead of just clicking on the thing by pure muscle memory, and now here we are. Okay, so that's the, and this is called a plane, which I'm sure you guys saw when I was doing the thing. And now we're back here. Is it gonna be Agate? A military uniform? No, it's gonna be Sid? Or is it gonna be what's-his-face? Wait, isn't that? I knew it. The stone being inside the Arseilla did make me wonder if it'd be someone related to it, and I was right on the mark. Oh! Captain Schwartz! She's our 4th party member? What happens, Echo? Report! What? How the... You're probably feeling kind of confused right now, but it's good to see you again, Julia. Father? Tita? I can't believe she's our 4th party member. That's pretty random. Before greeting all of you, I would simply like to ask, is this a dream or illusion or reality? I guess that is a pretty pertinent question. I see. To be honest, all of this is a little hard to swallow, but it's clear I have no choice but to do so. Thanks for being quick on the uptake. Do you happen to remember what happened to you before you found yourself here? Were you also surrounded by a white light last night? It feels closer to mere moments ago rather than last night, but I'd assume so. I was on my way back to Leyston Fortress after finishing an airborne training exercise when it happened. I was sitting in my usual chair on the bridge when the white light you speak of appeared, and then, well, I have no memories between that and finding myself here. That about matches up with us then. All of us were drawn in here roughly the same circumstances and at roughly the same time. Might you have any idea what happened to the rest of the ship's crew? I'm afraid not. I would be somewhat relieved if I were the only one drawn into this, but I have my doubts. Seeing as the Arseilla itself is here, could the rest of the crew have ended up here too? Or is it possible it was just you? I would imagine it's just Julia, and the rest of the crew was just not brought here because they're not important enough. We really don't have enough to go on to be sure either way at this point. All we know is that there was no one else in the Arseilla when we found it. The only sealing stone there was the one Julia was inside of too. Father Graham, the two of you have started to investigate this peculiar place, have you not? And that's right. We haven't been doing it for very long, so we haven't made much progress yet. Then please allow me to assist you. I'm concerned about the safety of my subordinates, and I want to know why the Arseilla became non-functional. And I think cooperating with the three of you will be the fastest way for me to answer both of those questions. I love that! Believe me, you won't see us complaining. We'd have to be nuts to turn down the help of the Royal Army's finest up-and-coming swordsmen. I fear you are overestimating my swordsmanship, but I appreciate you allowing me to accompany you all the same. Well, in that case, we should get started as soon as possible. It's my pleasure to fight alongside all of you. Likewise. We're happy to have you! Alright, okay. So let's see what hers looks like. Yeah. I always felt like Julia Schwartz, like, her portrait is like Kevin's. Like, she looks like she looks exactly like Kevin, just with the hair color changed. But that's okay. I think we will just end up running back there, because I don't want to have to warp again. So give me a second, guys. Okay. So we brought her back to the scene of the crime. What do you want to do, Julia? Do you want to have a look around yourself in case you notice something we didn't? If you wouldn't mind letting me, then I think it would help me set me at ease. Could there be anything she could find that we didn't? And I'm actually kind of wondering if maybe that thing that the door that I originally thought was referring to Josette, well, it did say a band, and they don't call, like, the military a band, but they do call Sky Pirates a band of pirates. So maybe I was right on the right track the first time. I'm sorry. It appears this was a waste of your valuable time after all. You don't need to apologize. Yeah, don't... Ooh. Don't worry about it. I would have been more surprised if you didn't want to check here, and if we hadn't come, it'd have just kept nagging at the back of your mind. All we can do is focus on trying to find a way out of the situation we're in for now. I'm sure somewhere during that process we'll find out something about where your men could be. I certainly hope so. Thank you. Let us resume our search. Okay. So he just leaves us down here, but that's fine. I think we really will try to see if it was referring to her, though. Yeah, it couldn't hurt. Yeah, that jump animation or lack of. But you know what? We're not gonna bully the game over it. Dang. Probably because I effed up and the frame rate's dipped. Not good. But it's just going to be a little bit more because we're going to try that out and then go a little bit further, just the tiniest bit further, and see what we uncover. With 4 party members, I feel like maybe a boss battle could also be on the horizon. But we'll find out. Go up this way. And then it's either going to be her or it's going to be Gisette. Oh, it moves! Interesting. Only girl in a band who takes a disguise. Only then shall the door open. Okay, so it is referring to Josette. Well, that's fine. Why did it move the first time? Oh well. Far be it from us to really want to understand what's going through a bone mage's mind. But Julia's here. Let's go down. See if this is gonna take us to another section of Jade Corridor. It sure does. Oh, our frame rate's back to normal. Well, that's cool. I think. No, it looks right. This looks new. Is this like a Bone Mage fighter or something? Bone Ranger. A skeletal warrior that wanders the underworld in search of a body. Throws status bones. Alright, as weird as that is, we'll just start taking them out. So Kevin got a new level. Honestly, Julia kind of sounds like Christina V to me. Like, she only won 1 battle, and I don't know if I kept it in or not. But that's who I got the impression she was. Fresh water. And, yeah, having 4 party members can make things a little difficult sometimes. Oh well. Alright, so now we know what the double swords do. It's a status called Rush, and it lets them act twice in a row. Empty chest? Why not fill it up again at Bo's Market? Maybell. Hey. Maybe if we do ever get the opportunity to shop at Bo's Market, we definitely would. Obtained a bunch of Sepith. I hear Olivier makes his pack Mueller carry all of his belongings for him. It honestly wouldn't surprise me. Or maybe back when... I can't imagine Olivier can get away with that nowadays, but... So let's see where this takes us. Maybe to another door? Or not? At least I think it's her. Obtained a bunch of time, space, and mirage Sepith. Fishy finale. Yeah. They should really learn by now, dude. They cannot take us on. I really should have ordered that security orbit from ZCF. A forgotten chest, despoiled and left behind. Its sad lot in life. Like, left behind? I know that doesn't, like, I've wondered for a while now how these chests get into these extra dimensional places in the first place. But, I guess it's not for mortal minds to understand. Nope. Oh, crap. Alright, that went well enough for us. But, back to the issue at hand. This spiral staircase that we've been descending for quite a bit now. Okay, an elevator. Honestly, it looked to me like it was gonna, like, ferry us across to a different section, maybe? Well, we don't really know what's going on in this place in the Lunar Corridor. Or Jade Corridor, rather. So next up is a boss battle, I'm assuming? This looks boss battle-y. Oh no, we're on the second plane, judging by the monument. This isn't good. Noticed it too, huh? Noticed what? Do you sense monsters? I can't feel anything of the sort. That's normal. I doubt anyone who isn't part of the church would recognize what's going on. It's a peculiar kind of rotting smell. The scent of the underworld. It's faint, but it's there, and it's coming from the area up ahead. Whatever is lying in wait for us, it's going to be unlike any of the other fiends we have fought up till this point. We're going to need to be exceptionally careful. Uh-oh! That's unfortunate. Still, if we intend to proceed with our investigation, we have no choice but to advance, whatever may stand in our way. Alright. So first we'll activate this, and then we're going to save, and then we're going to face whatever's up ahead next, call it a part here, but definitely guys, join me then for more Trails in the Sky the 3rd. Bye for now.